What if I don't have a choice and both parties present terrible candidates? What do? Do you not vote? Well, that's what some Christians determine. I would offer this. If that is your choice when it comes to voting for politicians, as you consider the character of politicians, take yourself back in time. Bring yourself back to the first century. Let's say Nero was your emperor. He was putting Christians on pikes and lighting them on fire to be torches at night. That's the type of leader that you've got. And then all of a sudden, you've got a two-party system, and you get to vote between two really bad guys. If you were a Christian, you'd have been like, which one of the bad guys is the least bad guy? Wouldn't you? And maybe exactly that paradigm is the one that we are entering into in the 21st century. And while I do believe it is ideal that a leader is a godly person with morals that are in alignment with biblical principles, if we are confronted with the choice where we do not have that option, I know it's a bit of a cliche, and I don't know if you're going to want to throw something at me for this, but voting for the lesser of two evils is probably about the only viable option we have. You okay with that?
I'm good with that.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Cool, we're done. Your debates might be a little zestier if you get yourself Wretched Worldview and the study guide at wretched.org. Hey, you begged the question. How do you respond to the accusation that Christians are hypocrites because it appears we used to care about character, but now we don't? Let me steal this from Dr. Nathan Busenitz. Reframe the issue. Rather than focusing foremost on character, focus on policies. When presented with two options, we consider the policies. And the person who represents the more moral, biblical perspective on the important issues of our day, like abortion and marriage, then the scales tip for that person despite their character, not because of it. To repeat, it is better if they do have character, but ultimately, it is less about their thought life or what they do behind closed doors and what it is that they sign and promote. Therefore, the Christian, rather than finding ourselves in the defensive posture of, well, yeah, I know character is important, but we used to, and then Bill Clinton, but now we got to... We vote for the one who represents the most biblical ideals, and hopefully they got a lot of character, but if they don't, we vote for them anyway.
Hey,
Todd.
sweet.
Take her around the block a few times?
Who's a good girl? You're not, because nobody does good. No, not one. Romans 5 says we're born in sin and iniquity, and our hearts are deceitful and wicked. You know that if you'd use the law which brings about the knowledge of sin.